I mean, how crazy is that? This is the road for that. Really cool. I like the house. And there's the power lines in the back. I always wondered, right? So if his father did become like a huge author, right? Why would he live underneath power lines? You think he would have moved to a nicer place, a nicer neighborhood? Just had our bagel crab.
So good.
Whether you like it spicy or not spicy, it's all the same to Father Bagel Crab.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I had mine a little bit of spicy,
Yeah,
and it was still spicy. I mean, it was a little more tolerable, I guess, but...
I mean, we love the place, so we're just joking around about the heat here, because it is fantastic, but it is spicy, so just accept that going in. If you don't like spicy, this might not be your seafood boil place, but if you do, this is amazing.
Exactly. Yeah, this place, I would say if you don't like spice...
Someone almost hit a big truck.
I would say just go with little bit or go with not spicy at all.
Yeah. And there is a way, I think Atomic Spice is all of them, so you could try just doing lemon pepper or something. We love the Atomic, though. All of the spices just work so well together.
Yeah, it's like garlic, lemon pepper, and... forget what else.
And a legit tip, get yourself some fries.
Yeah.
Dip that into the goo. It's tasty. Yeah, that's really, really good. But we got another surprise. We haven't been here in a while, so we're going to go check out one of our favorite places to hit up in this area. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Don't mind the truck.
Yeah, don't mind the truck. So cruising around, check out that old, that's definitely 80s style. There is a lot shut down here, guys. Random dude eating in his car. Yeah.
I gotta go out to go back.
A little bit, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it in the distance there. We're gonna pull down. This is where we said we were last time. People said we were somehow in the wrong area, but I don't think they're correct. Because this would be what he skated down. The sign would have been there. And there it is. We'll check some movie screenshots after we get a parking spot, but there's like nothing over here. Like at all. This place is pretty much quiet. I honestly don't even know if the mall's open anymore.
I think they closed it.
I don't know. Give me a sec to look at some pics. Finger smudges on my glass, but because of the good old bagel crab. But there's the shot. You can see the JCPenney's. You can see the doors right here, right? And I'll show you that. And then here's what it looked like when it's actually busy. It is not busy.
It's a dead mall.
It is a dead mall. You can see the two. And then we'll get out and show you what it looks like right now. So Marty would have come down. There's an entrance over there, and there's an entrance over there. So when they do the skating in scene, there would be you coming in. And that would be the JCPenney's right there to our right. It's all closed up. You can even see where the sign used to be. And then you've got this. Some guy taking a picture. I'm guessing that's probably Back to the Future related. And then there's that entryway that we talked about. Right? What do you think?
Yeah. I think to get the best angle, you kind of have to get back up on that hill. But yes, essentially that is that side of the mall. And then that is the entrance, which is crazy. It's crazy cool.
It's crazy cute.
Crazy cool, dude.
We'll drive up there. Since, I mean, it's very packed, it'll be hard to find a parking spot. But I think we can do it, guys. I think we can do it. Another shot of the mall, just kind of taking it all in. The middle area with the orange would be the JCPenney's. Doc Brown would have had the van somewhere out in the middle there. And then there's the entranceway. And they would have took the DeLorean around there to get it up to 88 miles per hour. It's pretty cool. Yeah, inside they have a mock-up of the sign too.
Although there's been rumors that they're tearing this mall down.
I don't think it's that far of a stretch at this point. There's nobody here.
No.
Like, there is nobody here at all. There's some people at the like secondary mall over there, but there is nothing here at this one. Last time we were here, there was like a fair in the parking lot, and that's the busiest I've seen it since we started coming out to LA. Because we actually drive past this mall all the time to get to our hotels, but we never really stop. Movie history, man. I just can't imagine. This mall would have been popular back then in the 80s.
Right.
And you have Michael J. Fox. You have Doc Brown. You got Edison. What is it? It's Einstein. I was going to say Edison. Einstein.
They just came out here and filmed.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. I wonder how they picked this place. I wonder if someone like lived by here and was like, this is the perfect mall, or...
Nobody's out there at night, so we could definitely film a scene out here.
Yeah.
Definitely get out here while you still can.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer it's going to last. You can see they're doing a major remodel over there. There's working air conditionings for whatever they're fixing in the mall. Yeah, I don't know how much longer this will last. Imagine we've seen the actual courthouse, right? Where they filmed the lightning scene, where they filmed the hoverboard chase scene.
We've seen Doc's house.
That whole downtown area that they had filmed there is right around the courthouse. Doc's house was another one we went to. That's also in Pasadena. It's actually a famous like architectural building.
Yeah.
And
it's
you
a
can
museum.
and you can go visit. You have to get a tour to go visit. Just no, but you can show up and look at the outside right off the road. We've seen that. We've been in the neighborhoods where they had like Marty's parents' house and stuff. We haven't actually seen them though. We haven't stopped and seen them, but we've driven around those neighborhoods before. That's probably going to be our next stop. Oh, we've seen so many filming locations for Back to the Future. It's really cool. Thanks for participating. All right, Marty. We got to get it up to 88 miles per hour.
I can't.
In a quarter mile.
She can't even hold it for 88 miles per hour, yeah?
There's not enough space.
We got up to 10.
We got up to 22.
We got up to 10. Because we would never speed in a parking lot. Almost made it, guys. Almost made it. Bet you on my bike I could. I could get to 100 on my bike.
Oh, probably. It's such a short span though.
Yeah, and he ran parallel, not like we were doing, so it didn't really matter for the DeLorean. Yeah, so cool though. So cool thinking of like movie history, man.
And it may not be here. Every time we come back, I really wonder, like, is that mall still gonna be there?
There are so many doors now that have spray painted closed on them. I do not guarantee next month this would be here. Like, it's really clearly on the edge of just being completely erased. Yeah, I don't see it making much longer. When they start parking buses here, you know you're not doing well. And we're not trying to not like show you one that's fully, the parking lot's like full. None of them. They're all just about this level of empty. Our second big location that we found, there's Nicey on the street. You can see the street here, right? And then we've got George's house is right there. So that would be George McFly's house. That's the one that Marty comes up and knocks on the door. And where Marty poses as Darth Vader. That's the house right there. And then a little bit down here, we'll take a walk. And then we've got to this one. It looks like they're repainting it right now. But this would have been her address. So this is the mom, Lorraine's house.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Apparently they're being painted. My Big Island painting. But the tree would have been in the road. And so the dad is peeping on the mom. And he falls out of the tree in front of the grandfather. And then Marty pushes him out of the way, causing the whole time situation.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then they carry him inside. Look at his pants that say Calvin Klein. And that starts that whole storyline too. It's crazy that they're so close together, thinking that the dad's house is only a couple this way. Again, it goes to like casting directors and location directors, how they found this. But yeah, that's the house. And there's one more house on this street that we're going to check out. One last kind of look at the street as we're heading out. You definitely get the vibes. Also, I didn't mention it, but Teen Wolf was also filmed at these locations too. Another Michael J. Fox masterpiece was filmed here too, at these two locations.
You want to move to this neighborhood?
Yeah, there is stuff for sale over here. Check out that tiny house. Yeah, look at this. There's the road. Film history, man. You feel it. This would be our last filming location. This is Biff's house from the second one. So in the first one you don't really see Biff's house. In the second one you do when he's trying to get the almanac back. When we'll squeak past the side and look down to see if there's like a garage back there, or if that was kind of added post. But that's kind of what I most remember about this house, is that there's a garage that he spends most of his time in. And there's kind of a garage back there. It's definitely not as big as it seems in the movie. That's it. There's Biff's house. So we've seen Biff's, Lorraine's, and Marty's dad. That's really cool. With them using the location for both Back to the Future and Teen Wolf, they definitely knew the people who used to own the houses.
They had to.
You know, because it just seems like, and again, it's kind of out here randomly. Like it's a cute little neighborhood, but there's a million of them. Why those two houses? Or those three houses, you know? Why pick those? And then when they added Biff, they just kind of walked down the street and added a third.
They're like, oh, this works.
Yeah. Really interesting. And it's not anywhere near the mall. It's like a good 45-minute drive. And then we're going to the McFly's houses, which is another about 30-minute drive from here to the actual where Marty and stuff had the outside scenes with like the truck, where like Doc comes up and is like, your kids, Marty, your kids, you know?
It's a bit of a drive, but that's okay.
Use the right lane to take a slight right
Not what
turn
we
onto
expected
Fair
to do
Oaks
today, but
Avenue.
Nathan just was like, let's do it. And I was like, okay. We made it to our next address. This is the McFly's house. We're gonna pull up. So there is the McFly's house. Now this is in Back to the Future, where Doc comes up with the DeLorean and they're looking at his Toyota truck. He would pull up along this road. I'll show you that in a second. And that's also the house that they go back to at the end of the episodes. That's it, man. That is pretty freaking sweet too. I mean, you think of just the scene. But the scene that I always remember is the end of Back to the Future 1, where they're basically leading you into Back to the Future 2, and he comes up on the road, hits the trash can, gets some of the trash out, puts it in the Mr. Fusion. Jennifer, Marty, Doc get in the car, and then of course they back up and they say, roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. And then this would be the road. I mean, how crazy is that? This is the road for that. Really cool. I like the house. And there's the power lines in the back. I always wondered, right? So if his father did become like a huge author, right? Why would he live underneath power lines? You think he would have moved to a nicer place, a nicer neighborhood? And there's the iconic scene. We'll be back in Back to the Future too. What do you think?
Marty, it's your kids.
It's your kids, Marty.
Get in the car. We gotta go.
What were you saying?
It's a bit more run down of an area than definitely the last neighborhood we left.
Yeah, the last neighborhood was a little bit nicer. This is closer to Universal Studios Hollywood, if you're trying to kind of find it on the map. It is strange, again, like I said outside, and I'll pose it to Nacy. So his father becomes this like massive author, supposedly, in the thing. Why would he buy a house underneath power lines? Like, you think once he became the author and Marty sort of changed history a little bit.
That's why they picked this?
And they changed history a little bit. Would he come back here? And yeah, I do think that that's part of it. Most poor people live under power lines. Yeah. I think that was kind of to signify that he didn't have much money at the beginning. That's why Biff was like intimidating to him and lying about putting coats of wax on the car and stuff. Yeah. I mean, but the road I feel like is more iconic to me than the house. And the house is cool. But just that whole scene at the end of, like I said, Back to the Future, where he's like, where we're going, we don't need roads. And he flops his shades down. And then it takes off into the air on this street. Like, this is the street. And you can tell with, like, the trees and stuff, it's kind of there. They've trimmed a couple. A couple of them aren't doing too well close to the house. But you can just imagine, like, what, almost 30 years ago, them filming on this road. And those trees would have been fully in bloomed. Kind of gives like a canyon tree appearance. I'll show you. Kind of looking at like a canyon tree almost.
What's weird to me is in my head it feels like yesterday, like it feels like a recent event, but then when you actually say out loud 30 years ago, no, it was filmed 30 years ago.
Yeah.
One, it makes me feel old, but two, that's a long time. Like that's a significant amount of time for a place to like change and grow and either get better or get worse. But yeah, like you think about it, it's like, oh, it was probably like filmed not that long ago, but really, like, honestly, 30 years ago, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. And I think the benefit of these neighborhoods that we've been going to for Back to the Future is that most of these houses were there in the 80s. Most of these houses seem rather old, so they were probably built. So the neighborhood's like structure itself hasn't changed very much. Same thing with the other ones we went to. Those houses were clearly there since at least probably like the 50s or so. So those neighborhoods are pretty much built out and just kind of set how they are. So it looks similar to what it looked like. Obviously, trees and stuff grow in that time and change, because you can tell these are looking pretty rough. These trees right here are looking a little rough. But, you know, other than that, it's the street, man. It is the street where you see that DeLorean flying at you, talking about we'll be back in Back to the Future too.
And another thing, to go back to the 30-year thing, because I'm a little fixated on that.
Of course.
That would be like us when we were kids watching movies from the 50s.
Yeah.
Like, that's how big of a time chunk.
Okay.
Just a...
I feel like it's different because in the 50s it was mostly black and white, so it sort of changes your perspective on thinking about, well, I watched a 50s movie. Well, the reason why you didn't is because, like, special effects and stuff were not great back then. Whereas in the 80s and 90s, they were definitely improving. I mean, don't get me wrong. Watch Babylon 5. The special effects on that are woo. But, you know, most things, they aren't horrible.
It's been an interesting week exploring, like, Hollywood stuff.
Yeah, we've done a lot of Fast and the Furious. I thought we were going to do Fast and the Furious today, but Nacy decided on Back to the Future. Which, 2 great movies. I'm good with either. And we've got to see that. We still do have some Fast and the Furious filming locations we're going to get to later in this trip. But it's so cool being in Hollywood and having the opportunity to see these sites.
Yeah. Especially the Puente Hills Mall before it
goes boom boom.
Before it disappears completely.
Yeah. Yeah, we talk about all the time the amount of stuff that no longer exists, that only exists on our channel, video-wise. It's crazy. But
I don't know what we're going to get up to next. Stay tuned.
Made it to City Walk. I guess they figure $40 in parking doesn't need a security.
No.
We're right next to Bubba Gump's. Here's the NBA store. He sits on your shoulder. Macy wants the yellow. She's saying I should get the blue. Life is grand.
Do you want the yellow or the blue?
I'm fine with blue. Yeah.
We'll put them on later.
Yeah, we'll put them on later.
They're so cute. This is the whole... I was like, we were close by. I was not expecting to pay $40 for parking, because at least at Disney Springs, I think it's like $20.
Yeah.
But no, it's $40 down here.
Which wristband are you getting? I got the limited edition gold one. And then Nacy, of course, got Princess Peach.
I do like the Yoshi one now.
Yeah, the Yoshi one's cool. Green egg.
Yeah, I like the Yoshi one.
I feel like they forget there's a bunch of other colors of Yoshi. They always go with green. Some more Yoshi stuff. Little books. You can get pens. I'm definitely going to get the magnet set. Oh, they have a Yoshi backpack.
I think that would be a cute little park bag.
They got the World Series champion stuff. Store. Check it out with the gold.
This is Dodgers.
Baseball club. Neat. There's not much to it. It's a cute little area though. I like the Steely's Motel sign up there. I wonder if that lights up at night. Macy found something in the Hello Kitty store.
It's very thick. Even like the top is like very thick. Very thick material.
Collectible medallions. Hello Kitty.
None of them actually say Universal Hollywood. They all just say Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty just kind of scooting along. Check out her automobile. Got some more of them. So if you're looking, they have them a lot of places. Wahoo! Wonder if they show him punching the back of Yoshi's head. Macy found a fitting t-shirt.
Oh, look, Leslie's place. It's cute.
It's cute. Got a lot of old school stuff in here. That's pretty neat, all the Hawkman stuff. We saw one that had all the old movie rides, but check out these colors. That is old school, man. Oh, E.T. E.T. phone home. They got Jaws over there and Back to the Future cups. Check out this. This is spectacular 90s.
I would rock this and that.
And then the t-shirt. That's kind of what the sign we saw looked like. Just like that. That's really cool.
I like the old school design. Take us back to the 90s.
And then you can see Back to the Future over here. And Jaws outside the courthouse. And then Jaws in the water. $5.50 for the cryogenic canister replica from Jurassic Park. Check out the old. They actually have a hoverboard signed in Orlando that we want to get signed by everybody.
I like that they have those.
This one's pretty cool too.
$3,200.
This is a pretty awesome Michael J. Fox. Look at that. That's spectacular. And it's signed by him. That's really cool. I like that. Check out the dragon way up there, just hanging out. Found our Blue Man, the real Blue Man group. Got a bunch of stars at the top. I wonder if they're gonna come out with an orange guy. Every time I see something like this though, I just think of one of those career fairs where they have the colons and you like walk through the colon at the career fair. I like this Jurassic Park. It's almost like a light bright is what I feel like it is. It's really cool. Let's head to the parking garage. Walked around City Walk for a little bit. You know, it's smaller.
It is. It's very small.
And we were talking about it in the garage too. It's just, it seems like It's not a place. If I was an annual pass holder, sure, I'd go here. Because, I mean, the baseball cards were actually reasonable compared to the stores that we walked in yesterday afternoon. But it's $40 to park here.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't really go to the movies here or anything. I think you get a little bit of a discount. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But, you know, and, like, the restaurants
aren't really top tier.
Well, and they're kind of what you would find in a mall, I feel like. I mean, they're just kind of that level. Sure, I guess Bubba Gump's is a little rarer, but the rest of them, and the twosome, but we were so disappointed in the Orlando twosome.
Yeah.
It was not a good experience. But we got our stars, which were fun. Found some Yoshi stuff.
When we get to the hotel.
Yeah. We're going to head back to the hotel. We got a 30-minute drive. Doing some research, I saw the Santa Anita historical sign when we came off. So I'm like, what is Santa Anita Park? Why is that famous? Well, the first thing it's famous because apparently it really pushed thoroughbred racing, horse racing, into California. So it's famous for that. But there is a much darker thing it's famous for. Apparently this was the largest internment camp in the United States during World War II. Was at Santa Anita Park. So that is where the largest Japanese internment camp was.
That's dark.
Yeah. Yeah, things you learn. It's like, I wonder why it's so famous. I don't see anything referencing that anywhere. But I see a lot of horse racing stuff. All right,
Hey! Oh, you again. Sure, hi, whatever. Oh, hello again. Uh-oh, this guy's trouble. Beep, beep.
That's cute. It's like,
Hey! Hiya. Hey, you, this guy started it.
seeing the display outside the theater, I'm guessing we're going to get some other colors too eventually.
Hi, bestie. Hi, bestie. Hiya.
That's cute.
It's my bestie.
I can't believe it's really you. Hiya. Oh, hey, you're here. Oh, hi, it's you. Do I know you? I know that guy.
That's cute.
Who's that? Mamma Mia. I know that Luma. Oh, hey, you're here. Sure, hi. Whatever. You made it.
That concludes our crazy kind of random day. Did not expect today to go this way. Was just expecting to grab some lunch, possibly do a couple little things. Nacy decided we were doing some Back to the Future filming locations. Always good to see the old Twin Pines Mall. It is still functioning, but it's not looking good. So if you want to see that filming location, get there soon. I don't know how much longer that mall's going to last. It looked closed, but at the same time some of the doors did look open. So I think you can still go in there, but I'm not sure. Reading some comments and stuff online, I'm not sure if the sign's still in there. I hope so. It was really cool to see, even though it was like supposedly a replica they made for one of the events many moons ago. It was there. The houses were awesome. Seeing Biff's house, Lorraine's house, his dad's house, and then of course the McFly house. The McFly house honestly was legendary, more for the road. Like I've said before in other vlogs, Back to the Future 2 is my favorite. Back to the Future 1 is Back to the Future, I guess, is amazing. It's a great movie. But I really love Back to the Future 2. The hoverboards, those scenes hit me at my age when I watched it the first time. And I fell in love with hoverboards and just been fascinated by them ever since. One of the reasons I kind of went into science. So I love that part of it, and seeing that scene and seeing that iconic scene that I love. It's the first time you ever see the DeLorean fly. Just amazing. That was awesome. I can't tell you how amazing it is to see that. We have seen so many filming locations from Back to the Future. If you want to see some of them, check down the show notes. And I'm really enjoying getting the opportunity to go out there and see filming locations, especially being out here in California and Hollywood. So if you all got this far in the video, do you mind taking a moment and give it a thumbs up? Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week. And we will come and get you all for the next one. And as we always say, ain't that the truth? Baby Ruth. Bye, everybody.
We just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys for watching this video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, would you please consider hitting that subscribe button, as it helps us reach a wider audience and helps our channel grow even further. To those of you who are already subscribed to the channel, we just wanted to say a huge thank you for always being there and supporting our channel. We cannot wait to take you guys on our next adventure, so we'll see you guys in the next one.